hoarder tendency in my DNA. Say hi, Brad. Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel, My Successful DIY. I am Natalie Jarvis and I am taking you along for the week of cleaning out my life. New year, new me. If you follow me on Instagram, then you've probably seen I did like a quick clean out to get things organized in the garage. It is already chaos again. So quickly does that happen. We have some huge ticket items that aren't donatable because they're either moldy or just like no one would want them. Come at me if you want to. I have like a pea-soaked rug. Like those, they're unupcyclable. So we are going to start that project this week. We rented a dumpster because we found that was the cheapest way to get rid of all of our big ticket items because we don't have a big enough truck to bring to the dumpster or landfill, and we just found a cheap company that we could come and fill this dumpster up, and we are very excited to get rid of a lot of clutter that we have. So we are going to start that today with the garage. So let's just get right into this. Here's a couple before shots of what we're working with. I had a few jobs, Brad came home, life just got completely unorganized and chaotic. Honestly, the garage is kind of like a dumping ground for us. We just like throw things in there because if it's not in the house, then it's not messy. So I'm just going to today really clean up, pick up, try and get everything off the ground and in a spot. That way I can start organizing. Moving that dresser made buying the dumpster all worth it. All worth it. I bought that dresser literally the week we moved into this house, like around 2 years ago this time. And I never got to doing it, and then it sat by this window and got water damage and just like got gross and icky. But like every other thing was super expensive to have, come and move it. So the dumpster got rid of it. I'm so excited. So honestly, like that makes a world of difference in our lives. So I'm gonna keep going at it. So something interesting is about to unfold on camera, and that is when Brad and I discuss what to do with the wood in the corner that has been sitting there for 2+ years. I have all these excuses for keeping it, and I immediately shut down when we finally make the decision to get rid of a few of the pieces. Brad calms me down, brings my anxiety back down, and lets me know that it's okay to let things go. And I'm here to tell you that it is okay to let things go. I was able to keep a few things, but it's just important that you need to realize that if you want to declutter, it's okay. And here Brad is calming me down, just letting me know that it's okay to let go, and we are here to declutter for a reason. We need to get rid of things that we haven't used. And honestly, I start to get on board, but it was really hard. All right, and that is a wrap on day 1 of getting a dumpster. This isn't gonna be like reorganized and it's gonna be like a big reveal of like a completely different garage, because that's just like not in the scope of what we can do, not in the scope of where our brain capacity is at. This job is just to get rid of all the things that we don't need, like getting rid of all the clutter and junk, which is hard to do, I will tell you. And then just kind of like getting everything organized. And no, it's not gonna be perfect. Like everything's probably still gonna look like this. It just might be like a little tidier. So don't expect that. I honestly feel like this is more real life than like being able to completely facelift my garage, because I can't do that. Don't have the time, don't have the want at the moment. So we're just gonna get everything organized and it's gonna be amazing. Does anyone have this problem? Like, normally I don't have this problem, but the new year does not feel new to me. Normally I feel energized, ready to go. Like, I'm gonna meet my goals, I'm gonna have these goals. And I think it's because I'm in this transition of like, I wanna be this, but I still have to be that. And it's not going well in my brain, mentally. Hopefully the decluttering of and purging of my house will help that. Maybe I'll feel clean, but also getting rid of things is hard. You have to make hard decisions, and I am slightly hoarder. I got a little hoarder tendency in my DNA, and it's hard to get rid of things. It truly is. I'm just feeling low, and I'm going to get a coffee because I was like, you know what? The only way I'm going to be able to start my day is if I go get a coffee. You're right, I could make one at home, but I think it's like the action of I'm going to the place, I'm getting coffee. It's happening. Have my coffee. Literally, my day's already improved. I feel ready to go. I'm excited. Oh, turn my car on. I feel better already. 2023 is about things you need. Does that rhyme? 2023 is about things you need. Hey. So if I haven't used it in the 2 years that I've lived in this house, it's going away. Hard thing to do. Hard thing to do. But I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. So see you in the garage. Okay, so what I'm going to do is take everything off the shelves, organize it on the ground, and then put everything back on the shelves. So let's do that. And here's everything off the shelves, and wow, 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 wow. So this is kind of fun, honestly, because I'm seeing my brain work, and it actually is a really fun process to watch. I think it's satisfying. If you do, let me know in the comments. But here I'm organizing things, and I'm realizing, okay, I used to have a bucket that was just for protective materials like masks, glasses, and gloves, and it was all in one bucket.
then I realized I have a ton of glasses, a ton of masks, and a ton of gloves, so they each deserve their own box. You know how satisfying it was to sort through all of that. For instance, also like all my putties and glues were in the same box, and now I can finally separate them and have them organized, and each of those items have a specific box that they can go into instead of just like cramming them all in one.
Wow, I'm so happy. I labeled everything with post-it notes because I do have a Cricut that I'm going to be extra with probably on the last day. I'm gonna take a little break, but so far, what a difference. Wow. Mwah.
I am going to reiterate this probably a million times during this video, but I just want to let you guys know that this isn't a full facelift or a makeover. I'm not going out and buying new organizing boxes that are all the same. Everything isn't going to be like color coded or like perfectly organized. I'm just here to get my life in better functions. This garage was not functioning very well for me, and yes, of course it would function better if all the walls were white and everything was hung up perfectly and I had matching containers. However, that literally is not real life. I don't have the money for it, nor do I have the time. I had 3 days to get all of this done, and I just wanted it to be organized so I could have a clean mind, and if I needed to put something out here, I could. I wanted to keep this space organized and functional. So again, this isn't a perfect, organized, clean garage. This is a real life organizing, decluttering video.
All right, I won't lie to you, it's been a couple days since I finished that wall. Now we're going to finish this wall. We're going to move all of these items over here so that we can put our trash can over there. And that's all she wrote. I'm going to start that now.
So I talk a lot about work on here, but I don't think I've ever actually explained what I do, and I am a set decorator and product stylist. So that entails if I'm on a commercial, I will help curate and buy props and decorations to help with the scene. Like if we need a rug or curtains to be hung up, I will help set that up. And also if there's product on set, I will help make sure that product is taken care of and is in the right spot and looks good for camera. So that's kind of why these shelves are always in disarray, because every time I have a job, I just dump my kit onto these shelves and it never stays organized. Also, when I'm on a job, my kit gets like in complete shambles. So I'm hoping this shelf cleanup will help with that.
I made a list of everything I need to make labels for. So I think, well, we'll do that later. Anyway, shelf. Looking so much better. We got our trash cans in, literally. So nice. They're not gonna be outside anymore. Not that we're judging people that have theirs outside, but we've always wanted ours to be in the garage, and now they are, so that's amazing. Last thing I'm going to do is like measure the in-between spots so that I can make labels with my Cricut, and then we'll put them on. And then honestly, I think this will be done.
All right, and now for my favorite tip that I've ever come across ever. I do not have transfer tape for my Cricut cutouts, so I got creative one day and started using blue painter's tape. Now, is this option perfect? No, I definitely do have to like fidget with it and make sure that it all sticks right, but this works when you're in a pinch and you don't have transfer tape. I've also never used transfer tape, so I'm not sure exactly if this works better or worse than that, but I love this hack and it works when you're in a pinch and you need to transfer things quickly. Now, I just wanted to remind everyone where we started. This was a chaotic drop zone. Everything was dropped and not put in place. And now we have everything in a place. Everything has a place and everything is organized for my peace of mind. Now, again, this isn't aesthetically pleasing, but it works for me. And I just want to give you the courage to tackle a project because you don't have to make it perfect. You just have to make it right for yourself.
Who is she? This is a fluke in the system. I literally just got my hair done. I will probably never look this good ever again in any video I ever make. But this is the end of the video. We successfully cleaned out my garage. I'm so happy with it, honestly. I know where everything is, and really that's all that matters. Is I know where everything is and I am happy with the end result. So, like, comment, subscribe. I'm Natalie Jarvis. This is Semi-Successful DIY, and I will see you next time.